Hello everyone, I'm Sharon from Quantum Trance Healing. I've come on to do a recording and I'm working with my celestial trance guides, and we have the red light on now for picking up on any overshadowing, and sometimes I can already see the very strong energy behind me, and we pick up faces. And my read an amazing image off the last one. If you go to my Quantum Trance page on Facebook and Quantum Trance Healing, their images are on there where I've got energy all around my head expanding out, and I didn't have my glasses on. I had a pair of glasses showing some overshadowing, and we had faces of the celestials in the background. And yeah, it was pretty awesome. Now do be aware though, when you're looking at the images, I have an elephant painting behind me. To the side I have a wolf painting, and to my other side I have a bookcase. So if you don't get mixed up with shadows and things off the paintings, if you look at it, you might even clairvoyantly pick something up as well as visually seeing. So it's interesting to get feedback of what you pick up. I do believe my guides are going to come through with a message today. So let's just get positioned a bit better. And so I'll probably sit in the energy like I normally do, see what comes out of that, and then they'll come through. And then I think they sometimes like to sit a bit afterwards as well to see if there's any more overshadowing you can notice. This is not all about me sitting, if you learn from observing. And also one of the other things you can try, which is a good hot tip, you can try with one eye like that, squinting at the screen, soft focusing the eye, squinting and looking slightly off, and you can quite often pick up overshadowing and even perhaps the celestials and in the energy. So that's a good tip for you. Okay, so I'll just take off my glasses and we'll sit in the energy for a bit, and then we'll see what message they have today for us. Greetings. We are the Salatorians, and you will recognize us from other Earth videos that have been recorded. Today, we come to talk about how we are encouraging trance communicators to channel us out into the Earth's energy for other humans to hear and understand us and who we are and why we are here to help humanity. And we have encouraged this sitter to, in your Earth days, on the 4th of July in Earth time, to go and in front of a small audience compared to what could be, bring us through to communicate and answer questions from a public audience at a dedicated UFO conference. What could be more suitable? An audience of UFO believers, those with a curious mind who explore more, not sure whether they quite believe, and those that will see a human sitting on a stage in a chair claiming to channel celestial beings. Well, there is no claim, it is the truth. And it would be interesting for us as observers to see how these humans take and understand the messages that we will give from questions that will be served to us. It is important to understand the curiosity is a good thing for humans, even if they are non-believers and skeptical. How do you learn knowledge unless you place yourself into a situation where you can learn? And I will guarantee, or we as a collective and the guides that will be in that space at that time, the celestial beings of every human in that room, will make sure that every human in that room takes something from what they experience in that day, from the trance communication, telepathic communication of celestial beings. If you follow the videos that we've released through this sitter and many others on Earth, read the books of knowledge that are being channeled, find crystals you are drawn to, art you are drawn to. All of this has celestial knowledge, light codes and frequencies for you alone to tune into and engage again in the ancient knowledge of humanity. We also admire the humans that are brave enough to do this. We are now in the quantum era of awakening, a quantum era where humanity will now learn about ascension and the connection to the creative intelligence of the universe, and they will now learn what it truly is. And these types of videos, books, art, demonstrations at UFO Conference, for example, is how we will get our message out to humanity, out for them to start learning and changing their perspective on their reality, to learn that religion has seen a God in the sky, in the atmosphere, but also this God is not a single being. This God is the quantum universe of creative intelligence, a forever expanding intelligence of consciousness. And it is way beyond your understanding, my friends, because how can you comprehend in a low frequency planet what is out there? So we bring through these various methods I've already mentioned to you the knowledge and the opportunity to seek answers. If all is well, we will record what the UFO conference to allow you to see what occurred and what questions were asked and answered. But it will depend on the day and the situation. So we shall wait and see. It is an interesting for us to start recording and sending out our messages and the human perspective of these messages as well, because we learn from you as you learn from us. Remember that. We are a team. We might be of higher intelligence and understanding. We might be seen to you as not as equals, but in a team, the old phrase, there is no I. We work together to learn for humanity to ascend. So I shall leave that with you. And we will now pull back a little bit and allow for more energy to blend with this sitar and just see if there's anything you can observe. Oh, coming back. Okay. See how long that was then, guys. 20 minutes. Okay. So I believe they gave a message. Yes, they gave a message. So I shall look it back, and I will put it up on YouTube, which you'll see. And yeah, cool. And yeah, put comments of what you observe, and if you're clairvoyant, you saw anything visually with your own eyes, that's great. It's funny because people see different things. Sometimes people send me pictures and they ring the picture and say, look at this face, look at that, and it's very interesting to see. And then when you see it, you say, oh yeah, there is a face there. And sometimes you don't always see it straight away yourself, and we sort of see and sense different things. So it's pretty cool. And yeah, so I'll see you again next time. Stay well, and I send you healing and love and light. Bye.